Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next week. This show is brought to you by the City of Socorro and the New Mexico Tech Class Department. If you have any stories you'd like to see reported, please send them to the email in the description. We have some great campus events coming up. First and foremost, there will be no school on Friday, so on April 3rd, don't try and show up to classes. We also have a rugby tournament this weekend, Saturday, April 4th. The games will be starting at 9 a.m., so make sure to be out there. Also, congratulations to our men's rugby team who qualified for National Sevens this year. Very exciting. We also have the Graduate Student Association hosting a spring barbecue this Wednesday, that's tomorrow, April 1st, at the Skeen Library Field from 4:30 to 6:30 p.m. This gathering will feature a barbecue with a variety of food options, outdoor seating, and family-friendly activities. All members of the NMT community are warmly invited to celebrate the arrival of spring together. Spring in Socorro often brings high winds. Among other precautions, try to avoid trees and unstable structures when walking and be cautious when commuting. Hazards and obstructions on campus can be reported to campus police. Additionally, note that high winds can result in power outages. Off-campus power outages can be reported to Socorro Electric Cooperative via their website. This weekend is looking at 20% chances of showers with highs in the lower 70s and lows in the mid 40s. Friday night, we're looking at partly cloudy with a low around 40 and breezy. Friday will be sunny with a high near 79. Thursday, we're looking at some winds getting to about 10 to 15 miles per hour in the evening, and we are looking at a sunny day. On Wednesday, we will be having scattered showers between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. It'll be cloudy, then gradually becoming mostly sunny with a high near 73. Chance of winds getting up to 15 to 20 miles per hour is occurring in the afternoon of tomorrow. That's Wednesday. Chance of precipitation is 50%. And we're looking at precipitation amounts of less than about a tenth of an inch. And tonight, isolated sprinkles are going to begin before 9 p.m. We're looking at a cloudy night with a low of around 55, so a bit warmer than the rest of the week. And then some light winds from 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now, on to the weather. We also have more information about the New Mexico Tech pool. So in a statement in an email published to the New Mexico Tech community, since the town hall, New Mexico Tech has met with the Socorro City Council and county leadership and drafted a memorandum of agreement with the city. It's currently under review. Jointly, the city and the New Mexico Tech have also pursued multiple federal funding opportunities. New Mexico Tech has engaged with community stakeholders, including local swim teams, to better understand programmatic needs and priorities for the swim center coming up. The tentative timeline for aquatics is as follows. This Sunday, April 5th, the NMT pool will close for draining and removal of the bubble. During this time, pool memberships will be suspended. So that's the payments temporarily suspended. And the combined gym and pool memberships will reflect gym-only access. On April 9th, New Mexico Tech will begin collecting ground-penetrating radar data of the New Mexico Tech Swim Center deck and the pool. So that's as soon as the bubble comes down. And this is going to start looking at the actual infrastructure underneath the pool and looking at that structural stability. So these are going to be some pretty important measurements to see how the pool is actually looking, what the health is really looking like. Then in mid-April, we're looking at the approval of the final memorandum of agreement, if possible, by the City of Socorro and the Board of Regents. And then in late April, the preparations will begin to open the municipal pool, which is the Socorro Regional Aquatic Center now, including staff training and any facility transitions that need to occur. The soft opening target date will be May 18th for the Regional Aquatic Center. So New Mexico Tech's normal pool operations will transition over there, and employee membership payments will resume. May 26th is the target date to open the Regional Aquatic Center to the public. That's usually the time frame where the city pool is supposed to open, although usually it gets pushed into June. And then early June is when Youth Free Swim is programmed to open. Throughout this time frame, Tech will continue to explore permanent structures for year-round activities and thermal insulated pool covers to extend the season if the pool structure is not financially feasible or, until one is acquired. So New Mexico Tech and the city continue to explore their options and what this is going to look like in the future, but plans are in motion to try and get Regional Aquatic Center up for May. While we're moving forward with those steps, though, no final permanent decision has been made or will be until there's full confidence in the financial viability of this long-term plan. Moving away from the pool now, we also have vice presidential debates coming up this Thursday at 4:30 p.m. KTEK will be hosting these debates live on YouTube, and we will be taking audience questions. So some of your questions will be asked to the candidates. Be sure to tune in this Thursday at 4:30 p.m. so that we can get your voices heard and so that you can see your vice presidential candidates in action. There are 3 candidates this year for vice president. These are Tigo Duran, Luke Alterit, and Elijah Rivera. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. I am the worst at names sometimes. And then we have one candidate running for SGA president, and that's Lila Villarreal. Today, we'll be covering the vice presidential debates, some updates about the swimming pool, and campus events and updates. We have a great show for you all tonight. I'm Rio Sessions, and I'll be your host tonight. Good evening, Socorro, and welcome to KTEK News.
Rio Sessions.